Millionaire. Do you want to know who deserves to win big here at Millionaire? Well, our returning contestant, Nancy Christy from Tulsa, Oklahoma, that's who. As a single mom with 2 kids, she put herself through college while working 3 jobs, and it all paid off because she is now a middle school English teacher, and that is quite an accomplishment. Hats off to you.
Thank you.
Really?
Thank you.
It must have been extremely difficult.
Well, I was tired a lot, but
Yeah.
I've got a couple of great kids. We'd all sit together around the dining room table and do our homework together, and I'd use them for my projects. If I had to give reading evaluations, I'd drag them in and evaluate their reading skills, and it was great.
And how old are your kids now?
My daughter is now a freshman in college, and my son is a sophomore in high school.
Well, you done good, Mom.
Thank you.
You really have.
Thank you.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
And you, absolutely, it's hard. I was saying to you before, it's hard enough to raise it when you have the whole family with a husband, and then you're doing it on your own and all those jobs.
Yeah.
And it's paying off right here, I got to tell you, because you've won $16,000. You are just 6 questions away from winning $1 million, but no lifelines.
Right.
Okay?
Out on a limb here.
Out on a limb, but you're doing great. You ready?
I'm ready.
Audience, are you ready? All right, then let's play Millionaire. Okay, Nancy, this is for $32,000. Get this right, you can't leave with less than 32. In the 1964 musical Fiddler on the Roof, what is Tevye's profession? Tailor, grocer, milkman, scholar.
I have actually been in 2 different productions of Fiddler on the Roof, because I'm kind of a ham, too. Tevye is a milkman, C. That's my final answer.
Can you sing anything from Fiddler on the Roof?
If I were a rich woman.
Hey, you're getting there. You got $32,000.
Thank you.
Wow, going for $64,000 now, Nancy. Amtrak's scenic Coast Starlight train service runs between which of these 2 U.S. cities? San Diego and New York, Miami and Boston, Houston and New Orleans, Los Angeles and Seattle. Coast Starlight train service.
Most scenic route I can think of, if it were me and I were taking it, and I'm going to go ahead and go with one of these anyway, because what have I got to lose?
Nothing, it's a free guess.
That's right. I'm going to say, because I think it's the prettiest route I can think of would be Los Angeles and Seattle. I'm going to say D. Go for a final and see what happens.
Okay. Gotta tell you, it's getting noisy in that classroom back home. The kids are screaming. You got $64,000. What do they call you? Nancy? Do they call you by your first name? Or
No, they call me Miss Christy.
Miss Christy.
I address them by their last names, too. I
You
think
do?
it gets a better atmosphere in the
A lot
class.
of respect in that class.
It does, and they, if I respect them, they respect me back, and it works real well.
I'm sure they respected you before today, but even more so now, because you took chances and you're doing great. Going for $125,000. Girl detective Nancy Drew made her debut in the 1930 book titled The Secret of the what? Haunted Museum, Lost Diamond, Ancient Treasure, Old Clock.
I have my mother's volume of this. It's blue, red imprint on the front. Secret of the Old Clock, D. And that's my final answer.
Look at you go. You got $125,000.
Thanks, Mom.
Boy. How you doing?
Much better now, thank you.
What is this money? I'm just looking at this money, $125,000. What does it mean to you when you look at that?
This makes my life a whole lot easier. I can do things like, maybe have a housekeeper once a month to come in and, do all the things a yard man, do some landscaping, trips with my kids, just
all those
fun.
Wonderful things you've never had the chance to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with $250,000, you can do even more.
Oh,
So let's go for that.
Oh, man.
On the California coast, what kind of fish is known for coming ashore and laying its eggs on the beach? Pupfish, loach, grunion, sawfish.
I used to work at the Department of the Interior years ago before I got married. My old boss was from California, where at one point he'd even been Fish and Game Commissioner. And thanks, Ray. The answer is C, Grunion. Final answer.
I can hear them in Tulsa. Nancy is 2 away from $1 million. We'll be right back. We are back with Nancy Christy from Tulsa, Oklahoma. In the break, I turned to you, Nancy, and I went, ah! And I went, it's so exciting. You said before at $125,000 how life-changing that money is, and now you are at $250,000.
Incredible.
You worked so hard your whole life raising your kids as a single mom, 3 different jobs. Now you're a middle school teacher. I'm sure working very hard at that as well, and this kind of money.
This is just, this is, as you said, it's a life changer. This just makes everything so much easier and much more fun.
Did you bring any good luck charms with you?
Well, not like that I could carry with me, but before I left, the kids made a banner and taped it up in the hall, and there must be 300 signatures on it from students all over the school. So I rolled it all up and put it in my suitcase, and right now it's masking tape to the wall of my hotel. And I rubbed my hands all over it before I left this morning, so I figure I've got all their good luck.
Well, it's working. Do you want to say hi to them before we go on?
Hello, Carver Middle School. Go Wildcats.
Oh, they're the Wildcats.
They are the Wildcats.
Well, right now, you're the Wildcat. You got $250,000. You're 2 away from $1 million.
Unbelievable.
No lifelines left. Are you ready to play?
I am.
Okay, let's play.